I can remember standing in Norton Street watching the prisoners of war marching by, and one of the men stepped out and he was nasty and he called them everything and he spat at them. I can remember that, and I was only a little girl, and somebody said to him, "That's not very nice. Would you want our boys to be treated like that?" I can remember that. I know that some of the prisoner of wars went out and did gardens, because there was one garden. I remember going up there one day with a friend, and we went into this house, and that German prisoner of war, he taught me to say Guten Morgen. That was good morning. That was stuck in my head for years. My father was night watchman in the German prisoner of war camp, and he came home one day with this big black box, and he said he'd had it off one of the generals, and apparently he told my mum that when he got to the gate, the sentries there stopped him because they thought he had pinched it, so they had to march him all the way back to this general, and he said, "Yes, I give it to him." My mum thought he'd pinched it as well, mind, because he was a rogue. She said, "You sure now, Will, that you didn't take it without permit?" "No," he said, "I had it off the general," and he mentioned the name General Runstad. We weren't allowed to go anywhere near the camp at all. That's the one thing my father said when I used to go to meet him. And he'd say, "You stop at the end of Merthyr Mawr Road. Don't you dare cross the main road. I don't want you near the camp." And I used to wait the other side and walk home with my dad. Well, my father kept the box in one pantry, which we called the black hole, we called it, because he kept all his things in there, his tools, anything he wanted, and that's where he kept it. Sometimes Mum kept sheets or blankets for that. And we've had it all these years. And I can remember one of my granddaughters, Leanna, saying she used to put her brother in there and she'd pull the box down. And my father, he was over the moon to think that he was the one that had it given to him. And before he died, he said I was to give it to my daughter. And the monkey went and left it outside in the rain, and it's not black anymore.